Could you find my glass of champagne? The secret is to have a glass of champagne 2 minutes, 10 minutes before your guests arrive. It just calms things down.
There were butlers standing at the front door with wonderful trays of fine champagne, waiting for the first guest to come.
Oh, it's been a year in the making, a year in the making.
She looked stunningly gorgeous and just a little bit anxious, as any hostess would be after planning a party for a year.
Although this was a great, lavish, fun party, it wasn't about the party. We all knew that it was about creating a living celebration of praise and glory and honor to these women. And every single moment, every single thing I did was based on offering to these women a thank you like they'd never seen or heard before.
Next, the legends and young'uns arrive.
I said, thank you.
They saved my life. And talent. These are more of the women I call legends. Dorothy Height, a colleague of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and a pioneer of the civil rights movement. In 2004, she was awarded a Congressional Gold Medal. Singer and Broadway performer Gladys Knight, a 7-time Grammy Award winner. Let's kick off her shoes and throw down the microphone, Grammy-winning diva of soul, Patti LaBelle. Della Reese, a singer, an actor, and the first Black woman to host her own television talk show. Grammy-winning singer Nancy Wilson is a member of the Big Band and Jazz Hall of Fame. The Legends Ball weekend was the fulfillment of a dream for me. As I was building this bridge out in back of my house, I started to think about all of the legendary women who had become a bridge, a real bridge, to now for me. Not only did each of these legends make history, they took the first step and created a journey without boundaries for my generation. So throughout 3 glorious days, we all rejoiced and we celebrated their legacy and our own. On Friday afternoon, as those legends and young'uns first arrived, it was heaven in my living room. Everyone came not knowing who else was coming, and that is what made it so special. It was amazing because there you had Halle Berry saying, "Is that Tina Turner?"
You start looking around and I'm seeing Cicely Tyson and I'm seeing Maya Angelou, and I've read their books and I've watched their movies and I've said they are the epitome of strength in women, and I felt proud when I watched it and they were there.
It was a little bit overwhelming to walk into that room because you kind of just like felt the energy like, yo.
Immediately I knew it. This is going to be a defining moment in my life forever.
This is crazy love. This is crazy love. There were moments where I would just stop myself and just look around the room and say, everybody in this room represents something. Everybody in this room is somebody that many of us had aspired to be or wanted to meet.
Where I come from, we didn't have that many great days. But if there was music playing in the house, something good was happening on the day that Gladys Knight was on the day that Shaka Khan was on. Then when you sang along with them, you felt better about yourself, and then you began to dream. I got a chance to tell them. I said, thank you. You saved my life. I never got a chance to say it to them in person. But they saved my life, excuse me.
I felt like a nymph in fairyland. I couldn't speak. I kept looking at all of these beautifully stunning women who had contributed so much to the world. And I thought, and I am among them. Hey, my girl, everything is so beautiful. Oh, my girl. In my entire life, I've had extraordinary things happen to me. But I have never and probably will never again experience anything like that Friday afternoon when all of the women started to arrive in my house. It was astounding.
Later on, we took a little trolley. Ding, ding, ding. Let's go. Let's get on the trolley. We're all go take a picture. Come on. I was like, wow, Oprah has a trolley. So we go down yet another gorgeous span of land, and it's all set up with this whole platform.
It's not easy to shoot beautiful black women at high noon. The sun behind your head.
You know, you're just hearing everyone's name being called just nonchalant. Yeah, Patty, come sit over here. Coretta, you know, whoever. It was like, wow.
You ladies over here look great. That's good, that's good. Ladies in the back row, Brandy and Ashanti, you guys come up, please.
When we took the group photo, that moment for me boosted my confidence in who I was right then and there.
You women look incredible. Look at you. Look at this. We are creating history.
It's almost like a big historic quilt, and I was just honored to be sitting there on the side.
Chin up, I'm excited.
Every time I pass that photograph in my house, it's a reminder not only of the event, but it's a reminder of what it took for every one of us to be where we are and who we are. That photograph has become a part of my life. So as each woman walked across the bridge to our gazebo that we had built there by the pond, there was a sense of anticipation, because now we've all met each other, and now what's going to happen?
Totally, unexplainably speechless. There are no words that are gathering properly to explain the feeling. How could I not be here to honor these women? You know, as we've all said, whose shoulders we all stand on. It's because they live that I am.
Ladies, welcome to my home. Some youngins may not be so young anymore. I mean, I'm calling myself a youngin. I'm very borderline. But we are where we are because of these women, because of the work that they have given. So I'm grateful to God that our legends are here and that you all are here to help me honor them.
We each had our own waiter, and they were in unison as they served us.
Like queens. All these people coming out on cue, carrying these trays, lifting up the covers on cue together, placing the most delicious item in front of you for your consumption and enjoyment. And as you were enjoying the beautiful food, Oprah stands to announce that John Legend has come to sing for you.
Please welcome the legendary John Legend.
This ain't the honeymoon. We're past the infatuation phase. Right in the thick of love. At times we get sick of love.
The fact that I have every major celebrity, singer, actress in the African American family at this table, I still didn't want to call on any of them to do anything. That's why I asked John Legend to come and sing.
Because we're ordinary people. Maybe we should take it slow. Take it slow. Oh, oh, oh.
I'm going to call on Pearl Cleage. Pearl, come up here. Pearl Cleage is one of my favorite authors, and when I had this idea to do the Legends celebration, I thought, well, who better to call than Pearl to come up with something. I've been trying to explain to people what the weekend was, and after we read the poem, everybody did.
Because we are free women, born of free women, who are born of free women, back as far as time begins, we celebrate your freedom. My sisters, we are gathered here to speak your names.
You could not have been in each of our little black girl bedrooms watching us with that make-pretend microphone as we lip-sync to your latest hit when dinner was ready downstairs, or prayed for your safety when our parents told us that you were somewhere fighting
for our freedom and that it was dangerous work.
I don't have to tell you how it affected every single woman in that place that afternoon.
From you, we learned that love, like beauty, comes in many forms. You showed us what love looks like when it's perfect and when it isn't. You let us watch you looking, reaching, yearning, always moving toward the light of something better, truer, deeper. We speak your names. We speak your names.
When the youngins were all saying, "We speak your names," there wasn't a dry eye in the place. I mean, everybody was in tears.
Maya Angelou, Ruby Dee, Loretta Scott King, Cicely Tyson, Diana Ross. We speak your names. We speak your names.
We celebrate your courage. We celebrate your spirit. We celebrate your genius. We speak your name. We speak your name.
The poem, to me, was the central force of the weekend because Pearl was able to capture, in the words of that poem, every single thing my heart wanted to say to these women. And she called it "We Speak Your Names," and that's exactly what it was. It was, we speak your names.
Gladys Knight, Patti LaBelle, Roberta Flack, Leah Time Price. We speak your names. We speak your names.
I went fully prepared to say thank you. What I didn't anticipate was that they would be so grateful.
I would speak to the young'uns in particular and tell you in 20 years, there are young black women who will be doing something like this for you, saying thank you. There's nothing greater than thank you. That's what you say to God, is thank you.
Coming up, Oprah unveils a dazzling surprise.
1, 2, 3. The women I call legends changed the world and blazed a trail for generations to come. Gospel Music Hall of Famer Pastor Shirley Caesar, winner of 11 Grammys. Dionne Warwick, who has won 5 Grammys and charted 60 hits during her 4-decade career. Elizabeth Catlett, an artist whose silent sculptures have spoken clearly about the African American experience. Roberta Flack, she's a songwriter, a singer, and 4-time Grammy winner. Rosa Parks, who in 1955 refused to give up her seat to a white man on an Alabama bus.
The driver demanded that I give this seat up to a white man, and I refused to give up this seat. I said no.
Her singular act of civil disobedience sparked the civil rights movement. I have to tell you, I think happiness is having something to look forward to. And I've never been happier in my whole life than planning this event for these women. It started out as a luncheon just to celebrate women, and it turned into this great love event. When I first realized that this was going to happen, I started to think about, well, what kind of parting gift? You need a parting gift. And my friend Gail said, well, I hope you don't give out those pajamas, because I normally like pajamas as a parting gift. So I thought, okay, what will I give? So I started thinking about what I would really want. And then she called me, and she goes, I got it. Can't eat dessert because I know what's coming, but I'm gonna go try to eat some chocolate. Because what's coming is even better than chocolate. I was anticipating what's gonna happen in the moment when we don't give you pajamas. This is it. We don't give you a bubble bath. Oh my God, the word is coming.
I couldn't contain myself because I knew just how exciting it was going to be.
I was really just like, okay, come on, people, eat, come people, eat. Ladies, take your seats. This is our final surprise. Do not open up the day, final surprise of the day. Please do not open until I tell you.
All of a sudden, all these waiters line up behind all the women, and we didn't know what was going on. The waiters put down in front of each of us a box.
These red boxes came out. They were on these silver trays, and we're looking at these boxes like, what is this?
Okay, ladies, let's start on the count of 3. You can begin to open your boxes. 1, 2, 3. Moving on. Moving on.
People start screaming and falling out because when you open the box, there are these earrings. The most beautiful expression of appreciation.
You know what I love? I love a drop diamond, honey. And I love a hoop. So all the youngins have hoops and all the legends have drop diamonds. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Black diamonds with white diamonds on the other side. And I was done. I was like, I was speechless.
Crazy love. They're real. Of course they're real. That was really fun. That was fun. I know that that is an extravagant gift, but there isn't a gift that I could have given that would have said how much your life has meant to my life. So I know there are people who say, well, that was so extravagant. I know it was extravagant, and yet it still wasn't enough. The 3-Day Legends Weekend